Hey everyone, welcome to a new video where I'll show you how to get the CELESTISYNTH mod. Here's a quick preview. Check out these multiple weapons at once. I know, it's mind-blowing, right? Awesome. So, how can we get this weapon mod? Well, we'll start by going to CurseForge, okay? We'll search for CELESTISYNTH, alright? I think this is it, CELESTISYNTH. Yep, that's the one. Go to Files, Mod Loader, pick your version, I'm using Forge, and select your game version 20.1 for me. Click the three buttons, download the file, and save it in Minecraft mods folder. Got it? There we have it. Where's the Minecraft folder? Press Windows plus R, type app data, hit OK, go to roaming.minecraft, then mods, okay? There you can easily save CELESTISYNTH without any issues. It also mentions player animation and gecko leap, alright? These are two other mods we'll need. Go to relations to see all dependencies. Player animator and gecko leap, okay? It says required dependencies, so we need to download these the same way. And that's it. Now you should have the mod ready to go. Alright, how can we obtain lunar scrap? Well, in the CELESTISYNTH mod, the lunar stone will appear, okay? This lunar stone basically appears underground and not much else, got it? That's how you get lunar scrap without any trouble or difficulty. We'll find it surrounded by other materials. How do you find Zephyr? Okay, this element in the CELESTISYNTH mod, right? It's super useful for crafting stuff like the Breezebreaker. We can find it in the mountains. You'll see it on the surface as spikes like this. Literally, well, maybe a bit prettier, sorry. A bit prettier and surrounded by prismarine, you know, but spiky like this. So yeah, it's that simple. How do you get the Winter Eye Shard? Well, it's basically in the CELESTISYNTH mod, okay? We can get it by mining this item, which needs a diamond pickaxe. I think all of them need netherite or diamond pickaxes. And yeah, we'd basically find it underground, alright? It's semi-transparent, as you can see, okay? It's quite see-through, actually. And yeah, we can easily find it around there. It's that simple. How do you get the solar crystal? The solar crystal is found literally on the surface of the Nether, okay? We break it with a diamond pickaxe. As for its use, it can give us armor, right? It's used to make armor. I think it's the second best armor in the mod. It has two armor tiers, with this being the lower one, right? But even the lower tier is much better than regular Minecraft armor, trust me. So yeah, that's all there is to it. How do you get the crimson piece? Well, this item spawns in monoliths in the Nether, okay? What monolith? Well, basically, I think it's a mob. Let's try /summon to spawn it in the Nether, alright? It's called a star monolith, this thing here, see? Basically, it summons mobs. Got it? Be careful, these mobs aren't exactly weak. When destroyed, it should drop a crimson piece, okay? Or at least the mobs it spawns might. So be prepared when fighting these monoliths. They're really tough. That's how you get a crimson piece. How does the Starlit factory work? Basically, this item is gorgeous and has a really cool interface. Well, if we go to utilities with the Jake mod, right? Jake mod, sorry. As you can see, it shows the requirements for each item. For example, this bow needs a super nala, 1 threat ingot, 2 lunar scrap, lots of energy, a trident, and 2 iron ingot. And with this, we make the Crescentia. How can we charge it with energy? We charge it with the heated celestial core or the normal celestial core. It says, have you ever wondered? Well, there are messages here. Have you ever wondered what PvP would look like? Messages for the player. We can try crafting if that helps you. For example, abomination. It also said this. What else? This, and okay, an axe and 2 anvils. So let's try to memorize the crafting. There it is. We're going to use the same items they asked for. As you can see, the crafting process begins. I've now placed all the items. I can cancel it at any time. Watch the energy use. It's quite high. It might use a full tank given the consumption takes time, but you only craft these once. I'll break this to show you the animation. The machine's function is cool, well designed. The mod's animations are truly impressive. And there, it's crafted. I can't grab it, but it's right here. No, you can't put it back. You can use it as a display piece too. And there we have it. It's that simple. How does Aquaflora work? Oh my, the Aquaflora. Basically, if we hover over it, we'll see it says press shift or control to switch pages. Got it? And scroll to navigate between abilities. I'm on the passives now, okay? Pressing control switches from passives to skills. See there? It shows passive skill in blue. So what's the passive ability? It says each cast skill gives 3 seconds of speed. Now for the skills, alright? We've selected Petal Pierces. Launches attacks that pierce multiple entities. There, we saw it. Bam, bam, bam. Now we've got a zombie in front, right? Or something like that. This might be tough for the zombie, but there it is, see? The zombie has 53 health. I see. That's what the ability does. Alright, next one. The next skill is called Blazing Off Together. Basically, it attacks a group of entities, pushing them away and dealing significant damage. Activating this ability initiates the blooming state, altering the fixed skills of the tool. Let's see, right click. It says activate when right-clicking while holding shift or crouching. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, I see now. Okay, I understand how it works now. So now it changes the next skill, and if I do it while crouching, it attracts the enemy. See that? This is what I meant by chain. Okay, next skill. During this skill's execution, the player becomes immune to damage. You have to right-click during the blooming state. Oh, basically what I did to attract, right? Exactly, attracting up to 20 entities and such. And okay, got it. That's it. Oh, wait, there's also flowers away. Right-click while holding shift during blooming state to activate. Oh, there are two. Okay, got it. Let's see. Here we go. We'll enter the blooming state. There it is. Now we're blooming. Crouching attracts them. That's the ultimate. If I crouch, see, then stand and right-click. I see. This is the previous skill. Player becomes immune, affecting 20 nearby enemies. Allows the player to perform over 40 attacks and so on. The problem was no one was in range, right? That's the issue. Watch this. Boom, right click. There's 40 attacks, see? Wow, impressive skills, huh? Amazing animations. So that's Aquaflora explained, which I really like. Got it? There you have it. How does the Breezebreaker work? Well, basically this weapon, look, we're already seeing some uses, like jumping. Okay, I like it. Let's read, shall we? The passive Agile. Player gets a boosted jump and fall damage immunity while holding the item, but takes 2.3x damage from other sources. Right now, if this zombie hits me, well, right now that zombie would hit and kill me, right? I mean, literally. Normally it'd take, what, 4 or 5 hearts? 4 hearts, 5. Okay, got it. What else? Let's look at the skills. It has 5 abilities. Activate, right-click, Gale Storms. Does a dash dealing huge damage. Perfect. Let's see. Right-click. Oh, not a dash, a slash. Sorry, I can't read. Okay, then dual Gale Storm. Hold, right-click. Basically, it does multiple, right? I mean, you don't even need to read it. All right, boom, there it is. All set up. Okay, what's next? Full force. Right-click while holding shift. It summons a destructive tornado. Got it. Right-click while sprinting for a damaging dash. Let's try the tornado. Crouch and right-click. Oh, I need to hold it down. Check out this tornado. Cool. Now run and right-click to dash. But it doesn't... It's not dashing me. Yeah, it teleports me, see? Look closely, see how I teleport? These skills are just like Yasuo's from League of Legends. Not saying it's inspired, but they're identical. Right-click midair creates a wind tower around you, pulling or pushing enemies. Watch this, right-click, boom, boom. Wow, this is the ability, right? Take that. This is like the ultimate, isn't it? Let's see. It takes some, but not much, right? Well, I really like the tornado one, to be honest. How many tornadoes can I cast? Can I cast multiple? Oh, just one cast and that's it. Oh no, wait, I can cast multiple. And the jump is insane. I mean, not sure if you can run faster, doesn't look like it. Well, yes, you can. No, but after jumping, you do have, no, not really. But hey, you can move a bit faster. It seems like a cool tool to have, but for fighting, I'm not sure how useful it is. In the end, watch out, don't get hit, you know? So yeah, that's what this tool does. All right, let's dive into what the Solaris tool does, shall we? To start, we'll hover over it and check out the passive ability. It says that the player gains fire immunity while holding the item. Normal attacks with this item set will set you or your targets on fire. Got it? Basically, it'll burn them for a few seconds. It has 2 passives. First we've seen with 2 passives. Solar Bomb Transformation. Right-clicking Solaris summons up to 5 solar bombs around you, damaging targets that collide with them. And then it has just 2 abilities. Spinning Flames. Basically, you'll be spinning, dealing damage, and burning nearby enemy. It's activated with right-click. Then, while holding shift and right-clicking, you'll dash forward, hitting and burning entities along your path. Okay, let's do the first right-click first, which as you can see has summoned a ball for me. I'm not sure if I can summon more. 2. Theoretically, it can have up to 5. 4 and 5, now we have them all, right? And now when I release, it'll do this ability. There it is, the flip. Beautiful. Okay, let's see how much damage the balls do. Oh, it attacks me and hits each time. Just kidding, right? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I've taken off about 4 hit points. Now crouching, I want to add a couple of zombies first. Crouched and right click. What? Yeah, man, it's cool, isn't it? My god, this is so cool. This weapon is cool. But what's the point of it? 5, there we have all 5. Let's do the ability. Brutal, it's just brutal. It's simply brutal. Well, this is what the Solaris does, gentlemen. I don't usually show crafting, but in this case I will. I know you all have it with Jade, but well, there you have it. How does the Poltergeist work? This weapon, I'll show you the crafting recipe to start. It's this one here, okay? This weapon has a passive ability. All skills tag enemies hit as ghosts. Monsters with this tag become aberrant, turning nearby entities for 5 seconds. Okay, right click activates a ground slam. After 10 hits, it transforms, spawning aberrant. But what exactly is this weapon? Barrier call, shift right click, creates a shield blocking projectiles from behind. Alright, let's make the barrier first. There it is, barrier and back as it said. Now let's do the consecutive hit. I'll add some mods for that, okay? First, let's try the normal hit, right? There it is. It gives a darkness effect, see? Let's right click, boom, it should be 10 hits, right? Nausea, 10 consecutive skill hits. Seems so, doesn't it? Okay. I've got the aberrant form now. Whoa, yeah, man. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Did you see that? I hit and went flying. That's the aberrant form. Wow, that was intense, huh? Let's try hitting the crowd. There we go. I'm charging the weapon. It's not 10 consecutive hits, just 10 hits total. It hits 10 entities at once. That's it. So if I do this, boom, boom. All right, everyone's asleep. Hololololo, hololololo. Look at this skill. What a skill, putting everyone to sleep, dude. Right, the issue here is, well, I'm messing up the ability because I'm a bit slow. Basically, for this skill, you need to right-click and release it quickly. If you hold right-click, you'll float up and miss your target. Watch closely. I'll do it wrong now so you can see what happens. If I hold right-click... Huh! It lifted me up earlier for some reason. I thought it was going to lift me up again. Well, it's that simple, folks. This is the Poltergeist weapon. What does the Frostbound's weapon do? It has a passive ability that says, damaging an enemy with this weapon can freeze them, reducing their strength and speed. Then we have the skills, which is basically the dance of 7,000 snowflake. It says, right-click to activate. It performs a rhythmic sequence of movements that deals damage to nearby enemies multiple times. Got it? Then we have Calamity, which is activated by right-clicking while crouched. You'll summon 5 ice formations in front of the caster. It's basically your typical linear attack. Look there, you'll see it. The typical linear attack. There it is, hitting 5 in a row. I can't think of an example right now, but it's not very original anyway. Let's look at the normal attack. Let's see. The 7,000 snowballs or snowflakes as they're called. Bam! If I let go now, they're coming for sure. Look, that's the freezing effect. See? Look, it's frozen. Let's see if I can hit one without killing it. There, it's frozen. Lowness 5, mining fatigue V. My goodness, but against bosses, this must be an insanely broken weapon. This weapon's broken for 2 reasons. Single target damage is insane. Imagine giving your enemy mining fatigue 5, they'd never hit you again. Then holding right click for area damage, which isn't that great either. It's not that good. I'm going to let go for a sec. Bam. And the cooldown is pretty high. Well, its area damage is quite slow, honestly. If there's 5 or 6 of you doing this, you might accomplish something. But alone, it'll take a while. You'll have to wait a bit like that. So no, I don't think it's very efficient. But I'm telling you, this weapon's single target is brutal. Also, let me try the wall of... There it is. Let's throw the wall at him. I can't kill him with the wall. Wow, the wall not killing him, given how hard it must be to hit a player with one of these walls, huh? Boom. Well, not that complicated after all, but there is important timing involved. And how much damage does it do? It doesn't say, does it? 10 attack. Holy... No. As a weapon, it's brutal, huh? I wouldn't say it's the best. Compared to Solaris, no way. Or compared to Breezebreaker, I think Frostbound... Well, Frostbound, if it hits you with just one left click at close range, that's it. You've lost. That's clear. So... yeah, it's a very, very good weapon, honestly. Alright, let's take a look at Keres' weapon. First, we'll examine its passive. Basically, after hitting opponents 5 times in a row, we'll start casting shadows, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. And there go the shadows, see? That black stuff. Next, we have Blood Sacrifice. When you use an ability, you'll spend 1.5 hearts, got it? But you'll regenerate hearts with the ability, okay? So it has an effect that helps you regenerate faster. Then there's Cursed Bane, a curse that affects the player for 5 seconds after using an ability. It says, the effect significantly reduces the target's regeneration ability. Now let's look at the abilities. The first one is holding right click. If I release, it does a small attack. Okay, if I hold on a bit longer, a bit more, now I'm pretty charged up. If I release now, it'll zap me. There it is with this ball. If I release a bit more until a white ball appears behind me, we hold on, white ball, little white ball, and there's the white ball. I line up the attack. Well, doesn't matter. We release and watch out bomb, okay? We make this brutal attack that just destroyed half the map here. Then we have the Dreadful Sorrow. It says jump to a target and send an attack wave to the surroundings. The jump distance is proportional to, well, the blood sacrifice, because while you're crouching, you're sacrificing blood, okay? Look. Now I'm crouching, aiming where I want to jump, see? It's true that the more I aim, the more I'll be... Oh my, but I was crouching, I don't get it. The longer you crouch, the further you'll go. Now I'll release, and there it is. I jump in front. That's what this ability does. You saw I also regenerated from the shadow passive. The last skill, holding right click for 10 seconds, destroys everything. So yeah, it's that simple. Oh, and right click acts as a dash. I'm hungry. Let's see. Boom, boom. It even summons shadows. So there you have it. Yeah, but because it takes your health, right? Let me summon a zombie. Yeah, it takes a bit of health, but it doesn't matter. It regenerates from nearby enemies. I'm not even using saturation, you know? Well, if there's no enemies, there's no enemies, but oh my goodness, wow, they barely touch my health. So that's how this weapon works. How does Crescentia's weapon work? Well, this weapon has a passive that says, the player gains damage resistance while holding the item. It says, normal attacks with this item slow the enemy for a couple of seconds. Then you have two abilities, basically done with right click, which is what you've seen. Okay, this ability here, which goes PA, super cool. Then there's the other one, we'll spawn some zombies so you can see it, but it's basically projectiles. It's done while crouching, okay? You crouch. Well, in this case, not crouching. All right, I'm going to crouch. There it is. It launches those projectiles. Not sure if you saw them. I'll throw it again. It launches these projectiles. Boom, which would hit enemies if I aimed well. There it is. They're like dragons. Look, there's one. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it better. Let's see. I'll throw two dragons there. Can you see it? They're dragons or sharks. I'm not sure what they are. It said dragons there, right? I swear. So yeah, that's how this weapon works. How does Serenity's alarm work? Well, this is a bow, okay? Let's first look at its passive. It doesn't have a passive cool. Its abilities say, activate with fully charged bow. When released, it emits a laser through entities, marking each as Quasar mark for 5 seconds. This mark can be activated on nearby enemies and such. Got it? Basically, it marks, and now it's marked as a mark. Do you see it there? Perfect. What else? Quasar Rainfall. It activates when? Hit an entity with this weapon. When laser hits a marked entity, a portal spawns below with lasers. Okay, I like it. So I put a Quasar mark on this one or these, and now, what is it? I hit that one, and theoretically, there it is, spawns the portal below. Let's see, I'll hit again. Do you see the portal? Perfect. What else? Right click while holding shift to increase speed and activate true invisibility. I'll switch to survival mode for this. It's close, but am I really invisible? Doesn't seem like it. This guy is hitting me. Okay, next up is deployment. It says drop the item on a solid platform. Dropping this item on a solid platform turns it into a turret that shoots nearby targets. That's a joke, right? Let's see, I drop it and it becomes a turret. Okay, they're going for it. I'll protect it, It's my turret, If they break it, I get the bow back. Yeah, right, but it's completely worn out. Now, how do I charge it? Or can't it be charged? Oh, it can be charged, but I won't be able to drop it again, right? So, to drop it again, what do I need to do? Wait, is it just a cooldown, or do I need to charge it somehow? I'll check if I need to put it in the machine. No, I guess I'll just have to wait that, or kill a bunch of mobs. Hey, why can't I hit? What? Oh, the weapon doesn't work anymore. I've run out of weapons. Yeah, right. Yeah, the arrow doesn't work. Not sure if it's bugged. I think it's bugged. They wouldn't take my weapon for turning it into a turret, right? So yeah, that's how the weapon works. I'll see if it regenerates with experience. No, doesn't look like it. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in future videos. Alright, to wrap up our explanation of the CELESTISYNTH mod, let's talk about the Pulsation 3 enchantment, okay? It's an enchantment they provide, which basically does two things. It combines sharpness and knockback. Got it? Essentially, it increases damage against all enemy types and adds knockback, allowing you to push opponents away, okay? That's literally all it does. So, I hope you found this guide helpful. It's been fun. The mod is really cool. The animations are especially awesome. That's all for now. See you in future videos. Bye-bye.